What's up, everybody? It's Ken back again, and today I'm going to tell you how 3 short videos that you record from your phone could change your business forever.
Hey, I'm Ken. I used to be a homicide detective. I was a cop for over 15 years, and I got sick of it. When I found out I was going to become a dad, I needed to make a change. In the last 15 years, I've started 4 different businesses in 4 different industries, and they've made a lot of money. This channel is dedicated to showing people exactly how to build an 8-figure coaching business. Every single part of it. I love teaching people how to write books, how to get your books traditionally published, how to turn those books into 7-figure coaching businesses, and you're going to find all that information right here.
Hey, in this continuing series, I want to really help you to understand today. I'm hoping that this will actually be a motivator for you. I want to help you to understand exactly how you can literally change the revenue in your business, change the success that you're having in your business by just getting in the habit of shooting 3 simple videos with your phone every single week. Look, as we've already talked about, the reality is building a business online is getting more complex all the time. And with what's just happened in the pandemic, the negative side is all the people that were hurt and all the people that lost their lives and all those things. But the positive side is it forced the entire world to shift their habits and shift the way they transact and brought everybody into the online world. So because of that, there is more focus than ever in selling your products and services, selling your coaching services, selling everything you do on the internet. And to make matters worse, so there's more competition than ever, but to make matters worse, because of the mistakes that Apple and Facebook made, they got caught, basically. They got caught doing some really shifty things with people's data. The government sanctioned Apple and told them to, create new systems that allowed people to opt out of advertising. Apple followed suit. And now literally people every day are opting out of advertising. And for millions of businesses, they were just getting comfortable using Facebook ads to build their business. And now you can't do that the same way. So what's the answer to doing that? It's really simple. All you have to do is understand how all of these platforms work and put them to work for you. And the secret revolves around video. Now, some of you that are hearing this, you're going to start rolling your eyes right away because doing video for you is not comfortable. And I'm going to tell you right up front, none of us that are comfortable doing this today started off comfortable doing it. When I first realized that I was going to have to get into publishing content and really create a habit around it and do it regularly like we're doing right now, I got serious anxiety about it. It made me so nervous, like doing live videos, especially. You get on a live video, and what if I say something wrong? What if I get tongue-tied? What if I can't think about what to say next? It scared the crap out of me. But then I realized because nothing else was working to really scale my business, I would have to start taking publishing content seriously. And the reason that you're going to hear me talking a lot about video in the videos to come, in everything that I'm going to do for the next, year that I'm going to talk about, I am going to be hammering you to get in the habit of doing video. It's because the world revolves around video. So let me give you a little bit of history. About, I would say almost 10 years ago now, YouTube emerged, right? And then YouTube was bought by Google. And Google started putting a massive amount of money into developing YouTube as a platform for video. And it became the #1 platform in the world for video. And then they launched live video. Let me tell you why it's #1 and why everybody loves it so much. Its algorithm is designed as a search engine. YouTube is a search engine. So basically, Google took everything that they were doing on the Google platform, meaning the search. You know how you can go to Google and you can search for a specific thing and it gives you lists and options? Well, you can't do it the same way on any other platform. So Google took that exact same technology that they built for searching on Gmail or on Google, and they moved it over and rebuilt it for YouTube. So YouTube is a search engine. What that means is, if you produce a video and you put it on YouTube and you really focus on doing lots of videos regularly, and you give it the right name, and you give it the right tags, and you give it the right little hashtags on it, your video will rank in search. So if somebody searches and your video's got the right title and it's got the right hashtags and it's got some views, it will begin to populate in other people's searches. So basically, YouTube is showing your video to people. And no other platform does it the same way. So you need to have a presence on YouTube. Now, the second thing that's as important to that is YouTube shares revenue. Nobody else does this. Let me explain what I mean. If you take building a following on YouTube seriously and you build a following, when you get 1,000 subscribers on your channel and at least 4,000 hours of viewed videos, YouTube is going to start advertising in your videos. So you want to make sure, if you're doing videos in this system that I'm teaching you, make sure your videos are all at least 10 minutes long. 10 minutes is the ideal length for any platform. It works the best on YouTube if you get in the habit of doing it right up front, because a video that is 10 minutes long, YouTube is actually, during your video, going to stop your video for a second and show somebody who's watching it an advertisement. Now, you're thinking about that right away and you're saying, oh, that sucks. So I'm going to be teaching something, or I'm going to be sharing something, and right in the middle of it, YouTube's going to interrupt me and show a commercial? Yes, but don't get upset about it, because they're going to share the money with you. YouTube charges the advertiser money for that appearance in your video, and YouTube pays you 40% of the money. The whole platform is monetized for creators. And there are people that have millions of subscribers on their channels and literally make millions of dollars. In fact, let me tell you about my friend Evan Carmichael. Evan Carmichael is a really amazing entrepreneur who's based in Toronto, Canada. And Evan has a YouTube channel. I'll put it in the notes here today so you can check it out, with over almost 3 million subscribers on it now. It took Evan almost 8 years to get to that point. And for the first 2 years, he didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. But where he was smart is he kept being consistent. And all he did, he didn't have a following. He didn't really have a lot of people paying attention to him. But he learned that with YouTube, the secret is consistency. So he started posting 4 videos a week, and he's done it for 8 years. And by year 3, his business started exploding and he'd get more subscribers. Why? Because his videos were starting to rank in search. So it's a little bit of a long tail strategy, but if you're consistent with it, it happens for everybody. You just have to get really good at publishing videos and stay with it. So literally, to all of the strategies that I'm teaching you when it comes to building your following, consistency is key. YouTube puts the most focus on consistency, but all the platforms do. They reward creators who are consistent and who are constantly contributing. So what you want to do when you're using all of the strategies that I'm outlining in the Build Your Following book, what you're going to learn is to start publishing consistently and put together the right lead magnet so that you can move people organically from your social media posting to your email list. Once you get a list building, every time you post a video on YouTube, send a quick email out to your list and tell them to watch the video. Just get in the habit of doing that. And friends, later on in the Build Your Following book, I even explain how you can get a virtual assistant to do that for you. But the whole reason I wanted to shoot this video and have this conversation with you today is just to help you to understand that you need to do this stuff that I'm talking to you about. And everything that you should do wraps around video. So let me get back to the original start of this conversation. 3 videos a week on your phone. Why do you need to do that? Well, first of all, you have to do it right now because everybody is online and social media influences everything you do everywhere else. If you're trying to build any type of business online, whether it's an e-commerce business or a coaching business, by putting yourself out there and letting people get to know you, by producing content and sharing your information with people, it gives them a chance to get to know you and build trust with you so that they'll want to buy things from you later. They'll follow your links later. And if you get in the habit of doing this consistently, they'll accept that you're going to be there regularly and they'll start to consume your content regularly. And by using the auto content loop that I'm going to teach you in this book that I'm writing, you're not only going to know how to use a YouTube channel, but you'll have a podcast, you'll have a blog, you'll have posting happening on all the platforms, and you'll go live on all the platforms with the same content. So really what the purpose is, the reason you do 3 live videos, it's because you can take the video and repurpose it. And friends, if you click on the link in this show today, you can watch a masterclass where I go through in detail exactly how to shoot the videos. And then once you're finished with the videos, you know what I do with them? I give them to a virtual assistant. And my virtual assistant turns it into the YouTube show. She turns it into the podcast. She takes those videos and goes live on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram with those exact same videos. Then she turns it into a podcast. Then she turns it into over 200 social media posts per week across 8 platforms. So the point is, friends, if all you do is get in the habit of shooting 3 videos a week, you can get a virtual assistant to do everything else. If you're watching this video live on Facebook right now, please don't think less of me, but I'm not actually live here right now. This is a recording that my virtual assistant created for me and uses a software we found to go live. Everything revolves around just doing 3 simple videos. So check this out. If you know that you need to build a following online and you're not being consistent with it, if you know that the key to scaling your business is regularly posting, publishing content on social media, if you know you want to do it, but you don't want to be overwhelmed by it, watch that masterclass in the notes. I'm going to show you how to do 3 simple videos, give them to a virtual assistant, and let them do everything else for you. That's it. That's all you need to do. I put this system in place. I call it the auto content loop, and it's completely automated. I put this system in place 8 months ago, and we're making tens of thousands of dollars a month in our business today without paid advertising, just from regular, consistent publishing of content. And it starts with 3 videos. I hope this helped.